What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. We're just 100 days out from the first game of the 2024 NFL season. Kansas City opening things up, so we're going to check in with how everyone's feeling about the AFC Championship rematch, plus Coach Reid and Spags giving the keys to success, while Tom Brady weighs in on if he thinks the Chiefs will have any right of making it to that three-peat. We're going to break it all down, but first make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into it. Well, T-minus 100 days. We are just 100 days away from the 2024 NFL season opening up right here in Kansas City. The Chiefs slated to host the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday Night Football, September 5th. Twitter showing some excitement for opening night as well. You can see these tweets here. So just 100 days to go. We thought we would share some things to watch this season. This is via Yahoo Sports. Frank Schwab gives NFL fans 100 things to get excited about. Here are the ones pertaining to the Chiefs. Up first, number one, Super Bowl Sunday. Mark it down and start planning your party now. Super Bowl 59 is going to be on February 9th, 2025 at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Now, it should be a national holiday, and obviously it pertains to the Chiefs because, yeah, hopefully the Chiefs are going to three-peat. Number 4 on the list is Ravens versus the Chiefs on opening night. By the season opener, we watch any two teams, but Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson to kick off the season. Oh yeah. And number 10, the speed of Xavier Worthy. The Chiefs are pairing a first-round receiver who set the scouting combine record with a 4.21 second 40-yard dash with Patrick Mahomes. This is going to be fun. At number 17, a new Eras tour for Taylor Swift and her fans. Don't like the attention Swift gets during Chiefs games? Well, shake it off. The pop superstar and the legions of her new fans to the NFL is a fun thing, and it's probably going to be a story again. Are you ready for it? At number 58, Netflix on Christmas. When you tear yourself away from your family to watch NFL games on Christmas, at least they better be good matchups. The Kansas City Chiefs playing the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens at the Houston Texans. That's 4 playoff teams from last season and a decent show after the presents are open. At number 65, Travis Kelce, a GOAT? Maybe Kelce has already answered the question about greatness at the greatest tight end ever. For those who wouldn't pick him just yet, another big season as he turns 35 would add to this argument. At 92, Chiefs versus the 49ers. It's always a fun thing to get a Super Bowl rematch, especially when both teams bring back most of their key stars. The Chiefs versus 49ers showdown is in Week 7. It's a top game on the regular season schedule. At number 96, Patrick Mahomes. Don't allow yourself to become a hater. Just enjoy a virtuoso in his prime. At number 100, the Chiefs go for a three-peat. You might be tired of the Chiefs winning, but if the Chiefs do win their 3rd Super Bowl in a row, appreciate what a feat that would be. There's a reason it's never been done before, and it's possible nobody else does it for a long time. Well, one thing's for sure, we are not tired of the Chiefs winning here in KC, but we do know one team that for sure is. In honor of Kansas City kicking off their mission to three-peat, let's dive into that Week 1 matchup. Pro Football Talk is going to share how Lamar Jackson truly feels about seeing the Chiefs on the field for the first time since that AFC title loss back in January. They say, and quote, at a press conference last week, Jackson said that the loss to the Chiefs motivated the Ravens all offseason, but added that getting an immediate chance to face them wasn't a big deal to him. He said, quote, I really don't care who we play. It really doesn't matter, Jackson said via a transcript from the team. He said, at the end of the day, our goal is to make it to the Super Bowl. We lost to them in the playoffs, and just us beating them in the regular season doesn't really do anything. It just helps us keep stacking up wins to hopefully make it to the playoffs, if anything, to try to get in that same position again and hopefully be successful. It really doesn't matter who we play in the first game, obviously, it's the Chiefs, but I really don't care. Now, Jackson isn't equating the opening week of the regular season with a game that decides who advances to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs opened last season with a loss to the Lions, so Week 1 results don't really matter much of a prediction of especially who is going to be the last team standing in February. Now, winning always beats the alternative, though, and the Ravens would get an early leg up in the conference if they can find a way to get a victory in Kansas City. The last time these two teams met in the regular season was back in the 2021 season when the Chiefs visited Baltimore, lost 36-35. Jackson is now in pursuit of his 2nd all-time win over Mahomes and company. Lamar has only ever beaten Patrick Mahomes once during the regular season and never before in the playoffs. On the other hand, Mahomes is currently 3-1 over Jackson during the regular season and 1-0 during the playoffs. The last time Baltimore played in Kansas City was back in 2019, when the Chiefs won 33-28. The Ravens haven't won at Arrowhead Stadium since 2012. Well, the Chiefs are back on the field again for organized voluntary activities starting today, and they're running through Thursday. Chiefs beat reporter Matt McMullen shares via Twitter, the Chiefs will continue another round of voluntary OTA practices this week, which don't feature pads or live contact, but permit for 11-on-11 and 7-on-7 drills. Coach Reid will speak following Thursday's practice. Of course, we'll bring you those interviews later this week and keep you posted with any new developments surrounding the Chiefs' Phase 3 offseason work. For now, looks like everything is business as usual with the 90-man roster continuing to work. Well, one person who isn't exactly on the Three-Peat bandwagon is former NFL quarterback Tom Brady. Blame him, the Mahomes-led Chiefs are the last NFL team to win back-to-back Super Bowls since the Tom Brady-led New England Patriots. Now, the 7-time Super Bowl champ shared his thoughts on Kansas City's goal to three-peat in an interview with FS1's Colin Cowherd. According to CBS Sports, Brady was asked about the Kansas City Chiefs' chances of reaching new NFL heights with a three-peat, and he detailed just how daunting it is to merely win one title, let alone 3 in a row. To win a Super Bowl is extremely challenging, as we all know, Brady told Cowherd. Even when you look at the way the Chiefs won the Super Bowl the last year against the 49ers, it was an incredible comeback, so to speak. They played really well at the end. The margin for error was razor thin, and that's the way it's going to be this year for them as well. He added, all these teams in the NFL are very competitive. They're all well coached. The margin of error is razor thin, so to win one Super Bowl is extremely difficult. To win back-to-back, what the Chiefs have done, I mean, as we all know in history of the sport, it's nearly impossible. To win 3 in a row, there's a reason why no one's done it. The reason why they haven't won 3 in a row, because it's hard to win 1 in a row. To put 3 of those together back-to-back-to-back seasons, with drafting less, a very hard schedule, all the turnover in free agency, guys continuing to motivate, it's a big challenge. He said, quote, believe me, everybody would probably put them as one of the odds-on favorites to do it, but even that, there's not a 50% chance of that happening. There's way less than that, actually. Those players are going to have to show up every day. They're going to have to put in work like they have. Fortunately, they have a tremendous coach in Andy Reid who doesn't ever look backward. He's not going to say, hey, because we were great last year, we're going to be great again this year. He was a very veteran, experienced championship-level coach who holds those guys accountable. They got a great quarterback in Patrick, who we know when he's on the field, he's as great of a football player as there is in the NFL. They have a lot of great pieces, but to win it again is a monumentous task. No one is going to put it past them, but we're all excited to show up on opening day and see what the 2024 Chiefs can do. Drop in the comments below what you think about Brady's comments. Let's stop by social media to check in on the latest from Twitter. Mahomes and Kelce keeping busy over the weekend attending a Dallas Mavs game. According to USA Today, Kansas City Chiefs superstar Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes sat courtside for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals of the NBA playoffs on Sunday, May 26th. The Super Bowl winners, along with star quarterback wife Brittany Mahomes and new wide receiver Hollywood Brown, cheered on the Dallas Mavs as they battled the Minnesota Timberwolves at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. The crew even ran into former NFL legend Michael Irvin. Abby Jones with Bally Sports Southwest shared a video on Twitter that appears to show Kelce receiving a less than warm reaction from the crowd, while his teammate Mahomes relishes in the fans' more enthusiastic cheers. Mahomes has been showing his support for the Mavs on Twitter time. According to CBS News, it was Kelce's second night in a row at the American Airlines Center, and the crowd seemed similarly hostile to the tight end as he watched the Dallas Stars beat the Oilers 3-1 on Saturday. That was May 25th. Now, Mahomes, in true bestie fashion, had to poke fun at Kelce for the not-so-warm welcome on Twitter, saying, "Get out of my arena. Go Dallas Stars." All right, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. Remember, join us on the LLC, our Loyal Listeners Club. It's a great place to chat with other fans and interact with myself. Also, make sure that you show us some love on today's episode. Like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night.